Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport, or MEL. I'm in Terminal 1 and today I'm going to be flying Qantas from here in Melbourne up to Ballina, Byron Gateway Airport in northern New South Wales. Here at Melbourne Airport you do now only have the option of self-check-in desks, or self-check-in kiosks, and self-bag drop. The Qantas self-check-in kiosks here, they are relatively these are the ones in Melbourne. They're not great, but they're responsive enough and they do work. So yeah, but definitely the Rex kiosks and Jetstar and I think Virgin are quite a bit better. As you can see, check-in done and I have got my boarding pass. Now, I'm going to head through security, which is looking relatively empty. However, I have noticed that it's looking a bit more busy in this terminal than it has the previous few times that I've been here at the airport. But yeah, anyways, let's go through security. Security was done super quickly. So yeah, here's the departure lounge or small food court here at the Qantas terminal, which is Terminal 1. So at the open right now is Grinders Coffee Roasters. There's a bar over there, as well as it looks like Hungry Jack's is open, I think. Not too easy to tell. And of course, an extremely amazing view over the apron here at Terminal 1, and you can see an Alliance Rail 170, which is wet leased by Qantas at the moment. Just decided I'm actually not going to get any food, so I'm going to head to my gate, which is gate 9, which I've actually don't think I've ever departed out of that gate, and you could have probably seen my plane when I showed you the view of the apron. Also, just a little bit about today's flight to Ballina. Qantas actually started service, I believe, around 3 weeks ago from here in Melbourne to Ballina. Also good to see this shop's back open because I haven't seen this open for a while. But yeah, so they started service to Ballina around 3 weeks ago on the 737, and they'll be continuing this service, I believe, it's something like 3 or 4 times weekly. I believe, on the 737 until mid next year or first quarter of next year, when they'll be switching this flight to a Boeing 717, which honestly I think the main reason for that is because at the moment these 737s aren't being used a whole lot. Just arrived now here at gate lounge number 9. Here's my plane for today. This is VH-VZC, which is a 2008 built Boeing 737-800 delivered brand new to Qantas. This was Qantas's 39th Boeing 737 delivered to their fleet and has been painted in 2018 into the silver livery. Just about 10 minutes before boarding, just came back to my gate to see this happening. I've actually never seen a plane's window be wiped before, so that's cool. But yeah, plenty more people have started arriving for this flight now. Also, on all Qantas flights they do offer complimentary fly well packs, and on most they offer complimentary headphones, which might be an indication that there are buy fees on this plane.
To Ballina, Byron Bay, now ready for general boarding at gate lounge 9. If you hold the boarding pass for this flight, please come forward to board.
Now time for boarding. Hi. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Hi.
How are you?
The Qantas business class is in a 2-2 configuration. This plane does not appear to be fitted with any IFEs, so that is something to note. Actually one of the first to board this plane, which is why we get a very nice view. My seat for today is 26A on the right side of the aircraft, which has a nice view over the back of the wing. Now that we are on board, let's go through the seat features of the Qantas Boeing 737-800 aircraft. So as you can see, nice view of the wing here. We do have a tablet holder, however there is no IFE. You have a tray table, which can be pulled out and in, but is not foldable, and it's a very decent size and is clean, so that's good. Then we have a seat back pocket here, as well as a safety card, a sick bag, and the Qantas magazine. Legroom is not amazing, but it's perfectly fine for a flight of this length, which is around 2 hours, and it's about 30 inches, I think. Then we do have USB ports down here, which is very handy, especially since this plane is used on longer flights, like 4 hours. And there's a little bit of audio entertainment, I believe, here, as well as a little bit of seat pitch. And then finally for the seat, there's also a very comfy headrest, which is adjustable and squeaky. I believe you can push it up and down too. Yeah, all in all, not too bad for a flight of this length.
Please place only large bags into the overhead lockers. Wheels to the back, small bags can go under the seat in front of you. If you are seated at the exit row today, rows 13 and 14, please place all bags up into the overhead lockers at the exit rows. Thank you.
Welcome to Logan, the home of Qantas. Give us your attention for the next few minutes to make your journey a safe one, as we take a journey through 100 years of innovation in Australian spirit.
I've actually ended up with 3 seats to myself, which is quite nice. Anyways, now time for pushback and taxi.
Qantas are world leaders in aviation innovation, with fully enclosed cabins and even seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap.
Pull down firmly to activate the oxygen. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Fit your own mask first and then help others.
Knee up forward as you can and hold on to your lower legs.
Welcome to the 1960s, when Qantas brought the world closer together.
And ladies and gentlemen, if there is a requirement for you to administer oxygen in flight, please remember to remove your face masks first.
We're now just turning onto the runway, and I do believe we're going to be departing to the south, as that Virgin Australia plane is that just took off in the distance. now above the clouds pretty much. Hard to tell because no, not quite, but it's a very thin layer of clouds. Pretty smooth takeoff. And here, as the crew just mentioned, there is Wi-Fi on board this aircraft. However, I'm not going to showcase it as I have in many other of my Qantas 737 trip reports. However, what I will say is they advertise it as high speed. It's definitely not high speed. It's Wi-Fi and it works, but it's not high speed. Just about at our cruising altitude of 39,000 feet. There is some Sky News playing on the overhead TVs or IVs. So yeah, but the cabin crew did just come around and serve us snack service. I'm not sure if there's a hot drink service coming later, but I do have these nice looking chocolate chip Lamington bites, which I'll let you know how they taste later, as well as a nice bottle of water. For this flight, I'm not going to say it's amazing considering the price you pay, but it's definitely not bad. Now just before we land, just going to check out the lavatory. And here's the view from the very back of the plane. Just so you know. Just not as much recline, that's the only difference. But now here inside the Qantas 737-800 lavatory. Got some nice lighting in here, and this tap is, I would say, not too bad. A little bit difficult to get your hand in there. You've got soap. It's actually quite small. Not too bad though. The captain has recently come on and announced that we will be shortly descending into Ballina. Actually ended up landing, or we're probably going to end up landing, sorry, around 5 minutes early, so that's good. Overall, I'm a bit disappointed about there being no hot drinks, but that's okay. It's been a very smooth flight actually. We have now just about 5 to 10 minutes ago commenced our descent into Ballina. Should be arriving 10 minutes early, which is always nice. As you can see out there, we're just slowing down because the spoilers are in flight mode, and looking a lot more cloudy in Ballina than it was in Melbourne, which is honestly quite unusual. Also, the cabin crew this flight have been extremely friendly. I thought it was worth mentioning that also we departed 10 minutes late, and because the spoilers have been on for a while now, we have slowed down a lot, so we're actually only going to arrive 5 minutes early, if not right on time. Flight time, by the way, for this flight is about an hour and 50 minutes. However, the captain at the start did mention that it was going to be an hour and 35, but we've already been in the air for an hour and 30, and we are still not particularly close to the runway, as you can see. We've now just started our beautiful and very green approach into Ballina.
Whilst disembarking, please maintain appropriate distance.
Just outdoors and cross-check.
We can get up, yeah? You undo your seatbelt?
Now time to deep board. Thank you. Unfortunately, the video was very hard to understand because of the wind. But anyways, I'm going to conclude this trip report now. So basically, the flight was really good overall, amazing. The crew were really nice. Everything was good except for the fact that there were no hot drinks, which is unusual and quite disappointing in my opinion, because I do always enjoy a nice tea or something. But yeah, definitely was a good flight though. The legroom was just average. Mike Rex and Virgin do better, but yeah. And, you know, the actual price for the flight from Melbourne to Ballina was not too bad. But yeah. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for watching this video. A like and subscription if you enjoyed would be much appreciated. So yeah, have a great day, and I hope to see you in my next trip report. Also, if you want to see what's coming up next, check out my website.